Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hot Shot Podcast. Today's video, we're going to go over the top 50 superstars. So WWE, Impact, New Japan, AEW, the major promotions. Number 50, we got the Hex, Allison Kay, and Marty Bell, the NWA Tag Champion. Last month, not right.
I didn't know NWA had a women's tag champions.
Me either. When I looked at the list, I was like, I don't even know what this is. I'll put them on there somewhere. What they do? Introduce them recently?
I guess so.
Yeah, I never heard of it. Let's see. Number 49, we got Ripley and Nikki, the WWE Women's Tag Champions. Last month, they were not ranked. I kind of forgot they won the title. I don't know. Women tag team titles are pointless, aren't they not?
They're really getting pointless, yeah.
They don't have any. Have they ever had a storyline for a women's tag team title? I feel like they just have random title matches on Raw, and maybe they lose them, maybe they don't.
Yeah.
Next we got number 48, Tyrus, the NWA TV champion. Last month, not ranked. I didn't even know they had. I forget they even have a TV title too. Don't they have another mid card title, dude?
Yeah, it's getting ready to come up.
Well, number 47, Chris Adonis, the NWA National Champion. Last month was 41st. Nice. So which title was a bigger deal?
I guess the national champion is. I mean, they use that stupid rule too, like Impact does, where you can trade it in for a world title shot.
Oh gosh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Way to make a belt feel useless.
Yeah.
Next we got number 46, Camille, the NWA Women's Champion. Last month, 37th. I still haven't really ever seen her wrestle, but I know she's a tall woman. That's all I know. So number 45, we got Love Rebellion, the NWA Tag Champions. Last month, not ranked. Yeah, they just recently won, right?
Yeah, the last pay-per-view show they had.
When do they have another pay-per-view?
I'm not really for sure, really.
I was saying I ain't been. I know they haven't been started back up for too long, but I haven't watched it much since it started back up. So I'm very unfamiliar with a lot of these people. Next we got 44, Io Shirai and Zoe Starks, the NXT Women's Tag Team title. Last month, 34. So now it's getting silly when the same company has two sets of women's tag team titles. You don't even use the main roster one. Why you got NXT one too?
Yeah.
Next we got number 43, Suzuki Gun, the IWGP Junior Tag Team Champions. I think they just recently won as well. So we'll see how they do in the ring. Next we got number 42, Havoc and Rosemary, the Impact Knockout. More women tag team champions. Notice how they're all in the bottom 10. Last month they were 33. Now they're 42nd. Next we got number 41, the Usos, SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Last month 32. I don't even know if they really ain't done anything. They're still just Roman Reigns bodyguards at the moment.
Yeah.
Next we got number 40, Roderick Strong, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion. Last month, not right. I think he beat Kushida for it on that first NXT Nickelodeon episode. So
Nickelodeon. Oh, I got
it looked like Nickelodeon too.
Yeah.
Next we got 39 Robbie Eagles, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion last month, 28. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody just came into AEW recently and said that was trained by Robbie Eagles, but I can't remember who it was.
I know who Robbie Eagles is.
I know. I don't know. To me, he's just kind of like generic guy and the generic high flyer guy in New Japan. But I mean, he's a good wrestler, but there's nothing else special about him. But next, we got number 38, Damian Priest, U.S. champion last month, not ranked. It recently won the United States title and yeah, defended it against somebody. I don't remember. Jeff Hardy, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Next, we got RK Bro, Randy Orton, and Riddle, the Raw Tag Team Champions. Won it at, I believe, SummerSlam at the end of August. And I'm already over it, honestly. They're not funny, you know. No, they act like they're so funny, but they're not. It's kind of painful to watch, honestly. They should break up already. Push Riddle to a main eventer. Next we got Charlotte, the Raw Women's Champion. Last month not ranked. Was she on her 13th title reign or 14th title reign?
You're getting up there.
I'm surprised she'd be Alexa Bliss. They usually like her to lose so she can do the winning right back.
Yeah.
Next we got number 35, Johnny Gargano, last month not ranked. His adopted daughter got married. That's all I know. I don't know what else he's been doing. But did you see the thing where he like got rid of all the? Did you send me that where he got rid of the WWE Twitter and stuff?
Yeah.
I ain't heard anything about his contract. Who knows? Next we got Santana and Ortiz last month, 40. I know they were feuding with FTR for a while. I feel like they should just be the ones to feud with the Lucha Bros next, right?
Yeah, I mean they had to get a few in Impact, so.
Yeah, they haven't really feuded in AEW yet, so maybe that's what they do. Next we got Tanahashi, the IWGP United States champion last month, not ranked. Picked the title up over Lance Archer, and maybe one day he'll wrestle Jon Moxley in AEW. Maybe. Next we got the Good Brothers, the Impact Tag Team Champions last month. They were 24th last month. Still same old, just kind of the bodyguards for the Elite at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Next we got Trevor Murdoch, the NWA champion, ranked. He obviously won the NWA championship against Nick Aldis. And he's still feuding with Nick Aldis.
Oh no, I'm not sure who he's feuding with. I know Nick Aldis supposedly got rolled off TV.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got jumped by. So I can't remember who he got jumped by now.
Let's see. What we got next? We got King Nakamura, the IC champion last month, not ranked. Yeah, I think he won the IC title around SummerSlam-ish too. He has not had it for too long. Now they're having a new King of the Ring though. So is he dropping the King gimmick? I don't know
why they need a King gimmick all the time for.
I don't get it either, really. And just honestly, I don't know. He's the champion, but the one dude wrestles more than he does.
Yeah.
He's a guitar for some. Next we got Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion, last month not ranked. She returned. I guess it was SummerSlam 2 and won the belt immediately for some reason. But she turned heel. I'm pretty sure they anytime I see a clip of SmackDown, it's obvious, like fake boos.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. It's so cheesy. But yeah, she came back. She won title. Next, we got Isaiah Swerve Scott, the NXT North American champion. Last month was 21st. I'm surprised he still has that title, honestly, because he got drafted to SmackDown, did he not?
Yeah, the whole Hit Row did.
They're on SmackDown now. He still does. So he probably dropped that title soon. Next, we got Sammy Guevara, the AEW TNT champion. Biggest travesty of all time. How did Sammy Guevara beat Miro? I'm like, what? I don't know. They were booking Miro so dominantly, and then they just have him lose out. I mean, I like Sammy Guevara, so I'm not that mad, but I just figured that would be a bigger moment, at a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Next, we got number 26, the Dangerous Takers, Tachi and Zack Sabre Jr. They're the IWGP heavyweight tag team champions. Man, I feel like these guys had the belt for a while now.
Yeah, I know.
For a while.
On the list for a little bit, yeah.
I like Tachi. I ain't too big into the Zack Sabre Jr. stuff, but they're an alright tag team. Next, we got number 25, Lance Archer, who is no longer the IWGP US champion. But he was number 9 last month. Now he's 25. He dropped the belt. Yeah, but I don't know. He's still on Dynamite most nights. He's been with the Miro Suzuki guy. They had a tag team match. Now we'll see what he does, since that's kind of went and passed. Next, we got Walter. He dropped the title too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
UK champion number.
no, ignore the NXT UK champion part. Hey, I mean, it's unbelievable. He actually lost. He went 5 to number 24. I guess the big thing now is just, what does he do next, honestly?
Yeah.
Because I always heard he didn't want to go to Raw or SmackDown, but nobody watches NXT UK. I'm sorry, nobody does.
I'm actually surprised they've kept it around.
And the reason I don't want to go to Raw or SmackDown because you don't want to live in the States, so that probably rules out NXT, regular NXT too. So
yeah.
I have no idea what they're going to do with Walter. Next, we got number 23, MSK. They're the NXT Tag Team Champions. Last month, 22, so about the same here. And gosh, I mean, they've had the belts for a while too, and couldn't tell you what they're doing with it though.
No,
I have no idea. We'll see. Next, we got Deonna Purrazzo, the Impact Knockouts champion, last month 19. Oh no, who's she been feuding with lately?
Wrestled Mickie James at Bound for Glory.
Mickie James for Bound. I don't know. She's, besides losing it for like a little bit to Su Yung, she's had the belt for a long time too. We'll see.
Lost for like a month and put it right back.
See, next we got Tommaso Ciampa, the NXT champion, last month not ranked.
I want to know if he's just going to be a transitional champion to that one guy.
Maybe. I mean, I honestly don't know. Honestly, like, NXT is such weird right now. It's like you got all these 2.0 guys, and then you still got a bunch of the other people. And they just anytime I see like the results, it's like very rarely do the old people react with the new people, and like the 2.0 guys always wrestle the 2.0 guys, and the old guys always wrestle the old guys. So it's hard to tell what's going on in NXT, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's the transitional champion.
That's what me and Brad was talking about earlier.
Yeah, he might lose the Braun Breaker. Yeah.
Good possibility. Next, we got number 20, Thunder Rosa. Last month, number 45. She's been picking up quite a bit of wins, but she did run into the force that's known as Jade Cargill.
Yeah. I don't know why they're letting her win so much.
She's going to win the TBS title. You know her.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wasn't thinking that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
See, next we got 19, Reigns, the Universal Champion, last month 13. He beat Finn Balor because a turnbuckle broke.
Because it broke, it was released by a button. Because all of them were released at the same time.
He's probably gonna beat Brock Lesnar. Then
yes,
then he'll probably beat Drew McIntyre. Then, I mean, I don't know what the plan is for him to drop it to at this point.
I don't either.
We might be in that 3-year title reign moment right now.
I hope not.
Because if you look at the new rosters, who on SmackDown like an up-and-comer that could beat them? I don't see anybody.
And all the people they moved up from NXT will probably be fired.
I mean, maybe, man. Yeah, I don't see anybody on SmackDown right now. But we'll see what they do. Next, we got maybe. Josh Alexander. That's month number 11.
He cashed in option C, which I told you all that he was going to do.
Don't ever say the words option C to me again. It's my least favorite.
For the Adam Page wanting to take time off, I think he would have been fighting Kenny Omega with option C, but that's just me.
Why anybody want to win this trash X Division title when everybody just throws it in the garbage can? Anyways, next we got Big E, the WWE champion, last month 48. Obviously, big jump because he won the WWE championship. So
after winning anything,
he has yet to defend it though. And who's he defending against? He's got to be fighting somebody, right?
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre at Crown Jewel.
And Drew McIntyre's going on SmackDown, so he's obviously not going to lose to Drew.
Oh, and he beat Lashley for it. He beat Lashley. He defended it against Lashley at Extreme Rules.
Oh yeah, that was a Raw, right, on a cage match.
Yeah.
Next we got Minoru Suzuki, last month not ranked. He came in at All Out and beat up Jon Moxley, and they had a few matches, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah. And he's fighting him and Lance Archer are fighting Eddie and Moxley at New Japan somewhere.
Yeah. They had their match at the Grand Slam. Now they're having a rematch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next, we got Raquel Gonzalez, the NXT Women's Champion, last month 30. She defended it against somebody, right? That Frankie girl.
Frankie Monet and Dakota Kai.
And I think next up is Mandy Rose. That should be a banger, not.
Well, I guarantee you, Mandy's probably going to win.
I would be surprised. Next, we got 14, Kota Ibushi, last month number 7. I'm not sure what Kota Ibushi's been up to too much, but whatever he's involved is usually pretty good. So we'll see what he does. Next we have, I should say, Christian Cage, the Impact champion, last month not ranked. Obviously, title in the last couple months, and he's had a couple of defenses, and now he's going to defend against Josh Alexander, who I guess he'll probably drop the title too. All right.
Probably. Because he's the only Impact person. But then he'll face Christopher Daniels probably shortly after that.
All right. Next, we got Ilya Dragunov, NXT UK champ, last month not ranked, and I guess you get a big ranking when you beat somebody that's had the belt for like 895 days or something like that. So, good win on him, but the bad thing for him is nobody watches NXT UK.
Yeah.
Next, we got the Young Bucks, last month 6. They dropped the titles, but they dropped the titles in a 5-star match, so that doesn't hurt you that much. And
They'll probably win the 6-man titles with Kenny or Adam Cole whenever those get introduced, which that's probably the next titles they're going to introduce.
yeah, they could definitely use some trios titles. Next, we got top 10 time. We got Britt Baker coming in at 10, AEW Women's Champion last month 8. She defended against Ruby Soho. She's just chugging along. I don't really know who's gonna. I don't know who's gonna beat her because
Thunder Rosa.
You think so? That's who I want.
Thunder Rosa will beat her in 2022. She's gonna hold that title until 2022.
Could happen.
Because
now that they got the TBS title, they're not going to put the world title on Jade. They're going to put the mid-card belt on Jade. So, yeah, probably Thunder Rosa, I guess. Next, we got Jay White, the never open weight champion, last month number 4. He defended. He's still the champion. They're really trying to push it hard for their mid-card title. It's starting to work. It's starting to get some value. I don't know why they should just bring back the Intercontinental title because that belt was cool, but it is what it is. Next, we got Darby Allin, last month 15th.
He's with MJF right now.
Feuding with MJF. CM Punk's first match back to wrestling, so big deal. That's why he's in the top 10. Next, we got Adam Page, last month 3. He disappeared for a while, and
now he's back, and he's going to be the number 1 contender and probably the person to beat Kenny Omega for the AEW title.
Yeah, I know this is mostly for September, but to be honest, he squeezed in just at the right time to get a big ranking because he probably wouldn't have been ranked high if he hadn't come back this past month. But now he's the number 1 contender, and he's probably going to beat Kenny Omega at Full Gear. Next, we got CM Punk, last month not ranked. Now he's 6. He's come back to wrestling for the first time in like 8 years.
7.
Of course, he's ranked high, and he's beat Darby Allin, and he beat Powerhouse Hobbs, and he's wrestling Daniel Garcia on this page. Right now. So, we'll see how that. Next, we got Adam Cole, last month's number 46. Now he's number 5. He was kind of floundering in NXT, then he made the jump to AEW. Now, yeah, he's got some good things going on right now with the.
And I guarantee you, Kyle O'Reilly and Roger Strong are wishing they could leave right now.
He's got his good buddy Bobby Fish over there now too.
Yeah. Like I said, I guarantee you, at least Kyle O'Reilly's wishing he could leave now.
All right, number 4. We've got Shingo Takagi, the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, last month number 2. Still chugging along as the world champion. He'd probably have that belt for a good while. He's a really good heavyweight wrestler for them. And New Japan usually has long title reigns. So,
yeah.
Next, we got the Lucha Brothers, AEW Tag Team Champions, last month not ranked.
They won the titles in a 5-star match. So there you go.
Basically, yeah. Hopefully they feud with Santana and Ortiz next. We need that match. All right. Next we got number 2. Who's it gonna be? Kenny Omega, the AEW champion last month, number 1. mean, technically, he lost one of his titles,
hmm
but he defended against Christian Cage, and he's still rolling around as the top world champion in the business. But number one's got to go to Bryan Danielson. Last month, not ranked. And yeah, I mean, he came out. He ended probably the best wrestling pay-per-view in a long time. He had like a 5-star draw on television with Kenny Omega. I mean, I get that Adam Page is probably gonna win the belt, but I don't know how much longer you can keep the belt away from Bryan Danielson, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just want to see Bryan Danielson and Kenny Omega wrestle on a pay-per-view. Because if that's what we're gonna get, like if that was a preview on Dynamite, then I want to see an Iron Man match on pay-per-view.
You'll probably see that at Revolution, probably. Problem is, you
Yeah,
have to
we'll
wait
see.
till about the end of February, beginning of March.
Right. I mean, honestly, though, it says like I'm pretty sure our only world champion was only world champion in the top 10 was Kenny Omega. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
The other
Well,
world championships got to pick it up. Oh yeah, New Japan, Shingo Takagi was in there, but I don't know. WWE needs someone to beat Roman Reigns, and they'll jump in the top 10. We'll see. Be a while before that.
WWE needs to step it up completely. I hardly ever watch it. I'm getting to where I'm about to stop watching NXT. That's how bad that is.
I know Ruby Soho didn't make the list.
Yeah. She probably was pretty close to making the list, but
Which of all these champions, ain't many non-champions makes the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard for me to choose on those non-champions.
Yeah, it does get hard. It gets tricky.
So I'm trying not to choose any WWE people when I was picking mine, but
The thing with Ruby Soho, though, is if they don't go with Jade, they'll probably go with Ruby Soho for the TBS title. So she could win that. We'll see.
I hope Jay don't win the TBS title, but I wouldn't be surprised.
You and Dylan are just Jade haters. What's wrong with you? Dominant champion, dominant wrestler, bruh. Dominant.
Yeah, she's dominant in 5-minute matches. Sorry.
Because nobody can take her longer than 5 minutes. No.
She couldn't go longer. She couldn't wrestle longer than 5 minutes. That's the problem.
You know, she had a good match with Shaquille O'Neal and Cody Rhodes. I saw it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for our top 50 wrestlers for the big companies. Don't forget to like us on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, and we'll see you in the next video.